So good afternoon. So I gave this one a lot of thought. A new challenge if you'd like to take it up. I think it's fun, and I've given a lot of thought. I said to myself, maybe it's too difficult for people to do, but I don't really think so. And so the challenge is cars that are in the family. I was going to call it family cars, but that implies that it's, all, station wagons and minivans. And that's not the case. And this is should be not be a new concept to any of you, especially the hardcore Hot Wheels guys, who will recognize this Honda Prelude, designed by Ryu Asada, based on the car his family had. This the first release in silver. This actually bears the actual license plates, I believe, that were on his parents' car, and that's been released several times. I mean, here's the blue one. I think it's got the same plate, and this is from the Honda series. So, Matchbox, Hot Wheels, Greenlight, Auto World, many brands, Tomica make cars that are stock appearing or factory appearing or close to. Um, I'll show one more example here. This sort of wild Johnny Lightning Chevy Monza with the police livery, police light, and hood scoop. I didn't own this car with the V8 and the police light, but I did own a 1978 Monza 2 Plus 2, which is this body style, this exact body style. But mine was a four-cylinder, so it didn't have the hood scoop. Mine was just a plain blue. So if you can't find, the exact year or an exact stock version, you could take a police version or a race version, say like the Chevy Gasser wagon, and say, well, my family had a Nova wagon. It's, it, you know, I hope that some of you will take this up. So I'll start off, as you see, and I've shown before, this Johnny Lightning Pinto. This is a 1971 Pinto sedan, not the runabout. And this exact car, but in a different color, my mother had. We had this in my family for a number of years. I also had a newer version, a 1979 Pinto. My father also had a 1973 Pinto station wagon. So there's the Pinto. And as I said, it's in the family. So it doesn't. So this. So say you don't have your driver's license yet, so you don't own a car, but your cousins, uncles, mother, father, sister, brother may have owned a car, or So it gives a little leeway. It could be your favorite uncle. It could be, it should be in the family. But so this one, this Racing Champions 1965 Mustang in pony red. This is a very good representation of my older brother's first Mustang. Not his first car, his first Mustang. He actually had a 1966, and the difference between the 64 and a half, 65, and 66 are minuscule. And I could have taken out a 66 hardtop like this, but it would have been the same color. And Tommy's Mustang was this red. There were two reds, Pony Red and Rangoon Red. I believe in 1966, I believe his was Pony Red. And it had with a pony interior, I believe. I'm not sure if it had these wheel covers. This is 40 years ago. But that was the first Mustang first Mustang in our family, maybe second Mustang. I think my cousin John also had a 65 or 66, but his was black. Those that may remember recent videos, I was very excited because Matchbox just released this 1979 Chevy Nova. And I even said on video I was very excited because my mother's father, my grandfather, owned a 1975, not exactly the same year, but the same exact body style. So instead of having the square headlights, his had round headlights, and it was a darker blue, but it was this body style. And I have shown cars that I owned before, so I'll do a couple of those. And so anywhere from 5 to 10, or if you have a really big 15 family, 15 castings, but as few or as many castings as you want. I think you get the gist of what I'm doing here. I've said before that I personally, my personal car that I drive every day is a Ford Escape, and I'm very fortunate that Greenlight does a Ford Escape from time to time. And I remember Champion DJK a few months ago was very excited because he found a diecast version of the car he drives, Pontiac Vibe, I think it was. Some of them are not easy to come by. Let's see, we'll do one again now. So we'll do another one that I don't personally own, but is in the family. And I think I mentioned this. This Auto World Jeep Wrangler Unlimited is cream with a white top, but my older brother Tom, I believe he still has one. He has had two of these. I don't know if he still has the second one or whether he's traded it in, but he's had an all white Wrangler Unlimited. And my sister Kathy had a gray one. I think her husband still has it. I had a 1991 Fox Body Mustang, a Mustang 5-liter LX, the notchback, much like this one. Now this, I believe, is a 1988, but this body style was from 1987 till 1993, and only the purists among us can tell the difference year by year. It's little things like the rub strips on the side, whether they were black with an orange stripe down the middle, or just black, or body colored. The factory wheels changed from 10-hole wheels that were 15-inch to 16-inch wheels that were 5 spokes with the pony hubcap. Different details like that. But again, I own this car in real life. This one has racing graphics and a racing hood and aftermarket rims. Mine, I did not have the hood scoop, but I had the same body style. I never put racing graphics on it because I drove it every day. I did take it down to the track where I would use shoe polish to put my numbers and my dial in on the windows. But this is a car I own, so I think this is a fair challenge. One I love to pull out is this Motormax American Graffiti 1978 Thunderbird, Ford Thunderbird. I had one of these 30 years ago. I had it for several years. I bought it used. It was a great car. We even did some minor modifications to the engine, put a hood scoop on it, and took it to the racetrack with the Mustang. I would race the Mustang, and my brother Bob would race the Thunderbird. I'm a huge Ford guy, but the first truck I ever owned was a Chevy Stepside, a Chevy K10 Stepside. Now mine was a 1981. I forget what year this one is, maybe 78. It has the round headlights. This has the big winch on the front. Mine did not have that. This one has a lifted suspension. Mine did not have that, but also mine was white, not black like this. But minor details. I had this vehicle. This one from Auto World, I believe this has an opening hood, which of course is not going to cooperate. But these normally had V8s. Mine had a straight 6. Trying not to run into cars that you've all seen before, but give you an example. So Greenlight, this Volkswagen Squareback. My aunt had one of these, not with the painted windows. Hers was light blue, and it was amazing, just how many of us kids my Aunt Mary could get us into that for short trips to the movies or so forth. I'm sure many people's families years ago have had a Beetle. We had, for a short period of time, a Beetle convertible. So many of my friends have had Beetles. I should actually put that one off to the side. That's much like the Rio Asada car. That's more inspiration. So, again, I had a 1991 Ford Crown Victoria LX. This exact car, except mine was navy blue and this one is a sandish gold. But I had the same wheels, all the same trim. I bought that car used with very low mileage. It is one of those cars I so regret selling. So I'm up to 9 cars. I'm just going to do 10. This is a 1977 Plymouth Fury, and this is exactly the color and trim that I owned. I bought it. It was a used police car that did not end up being a taxi, and I bought this simply for fun. There was a period of time in my life where I actually owned 5 cars at once. So let me pull the zoom out on this. So you can see there's 10 castings of cars that are in the family. I could actually go on because I have a big family. So many people's families in the United States own Ford F-150s or Chevy Silverados. Again, my older brother with the Mustang, he has had 4 Mustangs in his life. He still has 2 of them, and he has had several Ford trucks in his life. And he has a 2017 F-150, but his is red and lifted up. I don't have. My twin brother owns so many cool cars. Some that they do make in diecast, some that they don't. I did his collection. So I think this is an attainable challenge for anybody from around the world. Give you an example. This should inspire my friend Joran, who loves this Hot Wheels casting of the 850 Estate, the Volvo 850 Estate, because it was a car he had in real life. I think it's Scale Enthusiast loves the Honda Civic Type R. Because he had one in real life. So I hope you guys will take up this challenge. I think it'll be fun. I don't think it'll be a nightmare. Just another example. Hot Wheels makes this really nice Tesla Model 3. Where would this fit in a normal challenge? There's not many electric cars that are made in diecast, but maybe somebody's family has one. I've mentioned before, one of my best friends has a Tesla Model 3. His is not blue like this, it's red. But again, the cars don't have to be exactly, because my Escape is not red, it's black. My Mustang was green. My Chevy Truck was white. This is supposed to be fun and close enough, I guess would be the best term. So you can blame this on 2A HD Cat. He was pestering me, when are you going to come up with a challenge? And so I emailed him directly with this idea, and he says, yeah, I think I can do that. So I think this is an attainable challenge, and I think it could be fun. some of us collect diecast because we love diecast. Some of us collect diecast because we love cars, and some it's a blend. With me, it's usually the car has a story. You know, and not all of them are safe for TV, so to speak. This car that I owned had a 318 cubic inch V8, and was shits and giggles. It was great for burnouts. It was great for ripping around town. I got chased by the police in my T-Bird and my Mustang, believe it or not, in my Pinto. Again, probably not for the little ones, but every car means something to us. That summer vacation where you all went away in the family truckster. What you drove away from the church on your wedding day, or what you drove away from graduation, whatever it may be. So I'm looking forward to hearing your stories and seeing what castings you pull together. So like, share, subscribe, comment down below. I hope to see some people do this challenge. Okay? Have a great day.